And we're back. Apologies for the audio not being there for the first part of this game, but 5:25 to go. First quarter, Lane with a 7-3 lead. Kalia gives it to the top. Martineau spinning her way in on Birch, drives into the paint, picks up her dribble, going for the corner, and it's knocked out of bounds by Morgan Cooper.
Good, fast-paced defense right now by the Titans. They're going after those 50-50 balls and making it tough for the Cougars to get inside.
Kalia gets it in at the top. Bullock hands it back to her. Now Martineau in the far corner. Her three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Bella Hamill.
The Cougars so far struggling from three. They've gotten some open looks, but can't finish.
Makinich quickly down the right lane, spins her way inside and finishes 9-3 for the Titans.
Makinich, what a start she's had. Her beautiful ball handling, again, getting into the paint and picking up the bucket.
Martineau, the daughter of the coach for Clackamas, dribbling her way to the left side, hands it off for Bullock. She's backing her way in on Morgan Cooper at the high post, now goes to the low post. Into the paint, kicks it to the near corner. Martineau, a three-pointer, she drains it.
Finally, a three falls for the Cougars. They've been wanting that. They've shot well throughout this year, and they get their first one to fall.
Yeah, the Cougars shooting almost 33% at the three-point line this season. Makinich now a mid-range J. It falls 11-6 in favor of the Titans.
Makinich is not holding back, taking her shots as soon as she gets the opportunity.
Actually halfway through this first quarter already. Martineau down low, gives it inside for Fernstrom. Layup, no good. Rebounded by Bella Hamill again.
The Cougars are getting opportunities they want. They just have to finish at the rim.
Shepley into the corner. Cooper, a three-pointer. That one off mark, too strong. Kalia pushing up quickly. A one-on-one, Cooper chasing from behind, and she gets back, causes the turnover, and it's the Titans basketball.
Good play there by the Titans, not giving up on the play. Stop the fast break and cause the turnover.
Timeout going to be called. 3:41 to play. First quarter, Lane with an 11-6 lead. And currently right now, Lane shooting 57.1% from the field. What's been working for them offensively that's led to that shooting success?
Unbelievable ball movement by Lane, but as well as they're taking their shots. As soon as they get an opportunity, they take and they look confident out there.
Now, Clackamas, they're not having as much success. 2 of 10 from the field, 20% shooting, 1 of 6 from three-point range. What is Lane doing defensively that's caused so much trouble for the Cougars?
They are playing fast and aggressive and just causing turnovers for the Cougars. But to give them some credit, the Cougars have gotten some opportunities. They've had good inside and out ball movement, and they just have to finish those easy layups and good opportunities.
Right now, Lane is leading 11-6, and right now, what's really standing out for me is Bella Hamill getting the board. She has 4 boards already, and it seems like she's always around the basket.
Yeah, very dominant inside, getting the boards. That is definitely huge. Both these teams dominant in their conference like we were saying before, but right now, Lane is definitely looking like the more dominant team halfway through this first quarter.
Yeah, Lane's undefeated this season. They're 29-1 in their last 30 games dating back to last season. That one loss against Clackamas last year. They're looking for revenge this season. McKinney now into the game, hands it off to Addie Malone. The young guard dribbles it to the top, and then that's a dribble on Malone. Coach Greg Shelley is not okay with that one.
Yeah, definitely a play you do not want to make if you're Lane, is you're trying to make this game separate as much as you can.
Lane with a little bit of a full court press. Martineau gives it to Lyons. Hamill tried to go for the steal, didn't get it. Now Brookings down the lane, goes up, lay-in is good.
What a nice fake down low to fake out the defender. Beautiful, beautiful play to create space.
3-point game. Lane with the lead. Malone on the right wing gives it down to McKinney. She'll bring it to the far corner, then pull up for 3, and that one just can't rattle in.
That was a tough shot. Contested deep 3 in the corner.
Hamill stolen from behind. Lane already back on offense. The defense has been stingy today. McKinney gets a screen from Hamill, now picks up her dribble. Into the far corner, Shepley pump fakes, takes a dribble to her left, puts up a 3, and that one just a little short.
Shepley has been unbelievable, leading the Titans in scoring. Just a miss there on the open 3.
Lions back now. Brazel Down the left lane, cuts between two defenders, too strong off the backboard. McKinney snags it. McKinney surging down the lane, keeps it herself. She's fouled.
Good, strong take to force the foul. That was a good move, taking the ball at a fast pace to cause the foul.
So Emma McKinney is at the line. In their last game, it was against Lynn Benton Community College on Wednesday. They won 101-79 as McKinney makes the free throw. McKinney was the leading scorer. She had 26 points as well as 5 rebounds, but she got 13 of those 26 points at the foul line. Already 1 for 1. Make it 2 for 2 today as the Titans go on top by 5 again, 13-8.
And that game has kind of been the storyline of this season as they have dominated pretty much every single game they've played, but they have not played a team as good as the Cougars, so it'll be interesting to see if that dominance continues throughout this game.
Yeah, Lane's won every game this season by 20-plus points, with the majority of them more than 30. Bullock down the left lane, spins her way under the basket, now to the corner for Brazel. She'll angle her way to the elbow and down to the left lane, out to the top for Lyons. She swings it to the right wing, three-pointer from Fernstrom, it sinks through.
And that is great team basketball by the Cougars. Good ball movement, good spacing, causing the open three and knocking it down.
Makinich at the foul line, back to the top for Birch. And in the near corner, Hamill, a three-pointer, that too strong. Batted out of bounds by McKinney, and it's going to be Clackamas basketball down by 2, a minute 41 to play.
The Titans not afraid to shoot the three, nor should they, as they're shooting 40% this entire year.
Clackamas with a chance to tie or take the lead. Bullock angles her way to the left wing, hands it off. Fernstrom to their left elbow, back out to the far corner. Bullock angles her way to the elbow, stops in the paint, puts up a shot. It's blocked by Birch.
Menacing defense on Bullock. She's their best player, or at least leading scorer. And great defense to cause the tough shot there.
Foul is going to be called on Brazel. It's her first, team third. And with a minute 13 to play, Lane still leading by 2. They have possession. Emma McKinney, the former Springfield Miller, down the baseline, out to the top. Her pass is stolen away. Martineau there with the interception. She hands it to Lyons, dribbling it to the right corner. Now spinning her way in on Bella Hamill. Out to the top. Bullock into the paint, out to the left wing. Three-pointer now. Fernstrom couldn't get it to fall. Rebounded offensively by Bullock into the corner. Lyons, a triple. That one can't fall either. Rebounded down McKinney. Getty stops out to the top, Malone. Hamill into the corner, a three-pointer. That one can't rattle in again. It seems like both teams right now have gone extremely cold.
Yeah, that's a shot the Titans are definitely going to want to make. And give Brooke Bullock credit down here. She has been unbelievable controlling the ball. Just looks faster than anyone else on the court. She is their best player, scoring 19.5 points a game and 10 rebounds, a double-double this season. And she's working as hard as she can to try to tie this game up.
Lane has missed their last 4 shots from the field. 14 seconds to play. Martineau backing in on Malone. Whistle, and Malone's going to get called with a foul. She couldn't believe it. But 9 seconds to play, and Lane picks up their 4th foul.
Yeah, the Titans have been super aggressive on defense and kind of just catches up to them there with the little reach-in foul.
Brazil gets it in. Bullock at the top. 5 seconds to play. Stops at the elbow. Beautiful pass inside. Martineau, no good on the shot. And a whistle out of bounds, I believe, just before the whistle sound. And I think they're just going to call the quarter. So that'll do it for the end of the first quarter. Lane with a 2-point lead, 13-11. And they started shooting the ball really well, and they cooled off after late. What did the Titans got to do to get back in rhythm?
Yeah, I think the Titans have to look to take better shots. Oftentimes in these possessions, they go down and shoot immediately. If they could pass around and look for better opportunities, that might lead to a better field goal percentage. Now,
Clackamas, they did make 2 more shots, but they're still shooting a poor from the field. It seems like their shots still aren't falling. They're going to Martineau a lot. She's 1 for 5 from the field. Do you think they keep going to her, or do you think they got to switch it up and look elsewhere?
I think Brooke Bullock has done a great job feeding the ball to other players, but I think she has to take her opportunities as she can get some. The Titans are doing a good job collapsing when she takes the ball into the paint, but she's got to take her opportunities being that leading scorer.
Now, it is early on, but in that first quarter, who really stood out to you from Lane?
From Lane, really the ball movement by the entire team was really impressive. They took their shots when they wanted. And then for the Cougars, I think, like I said, Brooke Bullock, she has been absolutely unbelievable.
Back and underway for the start of the second quarter. Morgan Cooper to the right wing, Hamill, and they swing it back around from Malone on the left side. Down to McKinney on the low block, bring it to the corner. Malone from the elbow now pulls up from mid-range and drains it.
Nice shot there. Pump fake, got the defender jumping, and then got the easy shot at the elbow.
Malone's on the board for the first time today. 4-point lead now for Lane. Martineau down the lane, picked by Malone. The shifty guard up the floor into the corner for Hamill. Drives baseline out to the elbow for Makinich. A floater, it falls.
Give credit to Malone there. An absolute energizer bunny for this team. Got the steal, pushed the ball down the floor, and ended up leading her teammate to the bucket.
Bullock inside, and her floater falls. A response from Clackamas, back to a 4-point game. Makinich is now fouled. They're going to get Bullock with the whistle. It's the first foul of the quarter for Clackamas, and Lane will take out from the baseline.
Bullock taking her opportunity on that last play. A nice little Euro to get the layup.
Makinich to inbound. Lane in motion. They get it into the near corner for Hamill. She'll drive inside. Euro steps her way. Short on the first attempt, but she got her own board. Shepley, a three. She connects.
Shepley with a beautiful three there. She's been unbelievable coming off the bench and being the leading scorer for the Titans.
Bullock answers back, and no. Are they going to count it? They are. So they're going to count the basket and one. Thought maybe an offensive foul based on her reaction. Instead, it is a defensive foul, and Bullock's going to go to the line and shoot one.
What an impressive bucket there. Drives in strong, gets a lot of contact, and still finishes the bucket.
But misses the free throw, and it'll remain a 5-point game. Makinich quickly back out for Hamill at the top, hands it off to Cooper. Looking around to the left wing, Shepley. She'll get a screen from Makinich, goes to the right at the top. Now to the left wing, Hamill a three-pointer, she connects. Back-to-back connections from deep for Lane, and it's a 23-15 lead.
Nice shot there by Hamill, finishing the open opportunity for the Cougars. They cannot let Lane get wide open threes like that.
Malone with the defense on Martineau, and that causes a turnover. Malone with the defense forces an errant pass, and it goes out of bounds. Lane basketball.
Malone with menacing half-court press, causing problems for the Cougars, caused the turnover there.
Lane looking to extend the lead to double figures. Shepley on the left wing, angles way inside, into the corner, Hamill a three-pointer. That one just a little too strong, and it's rebounded up the floor by Bullock. Kalia, a triple, that one's short, rebounded by Martineau offensively. But the ball is on the floor, there's a scramble, and I think there's a foul on Clackamas.
Right now, the Cougars are allowing Lane to get those open threes. And Lane's one of the best three-point shooting teams in this conference, so they definitely have to limit those open shots.
So it is a foul on Clackamas. It's going to go against Martineau. And still Lane with a chance to extend the lead to double figures. Hamill crosses up Kalia down the right lane. Layup, it goes.
What a move by Hamill, and she is coming alive in the second quarter with a three just moments ago, and now a beautiful cross to get the layup.
The lead is 10. Bullock from the left wing. Angles her way into the corner, now drives baseline, out to the near corner, and a whistle, and that's a charge. Shepley drew it. Bullock with the whistle. And it gives the ball back to the Titans.
The Titans' energy is absolutely electric right now. Multiple high-energy defensive stops. Really energetic out there on the defensive end.
Seven minutes to play, second quarter. The Titans up by 10. Hamill gives it to Shepley at the top. McAninch spinning her way inside, goes up with the left hand. She's fouled and going to the line for two.
Good patience down there in the paint, controlling the ball, getting an opportunity to get the foul.
So McAninch at the line for the second time today. She went 1 for 2 during her first trip. And now she's 2 for 3 today. She is a 65.9% free throw shooter.
The Clackamas really have to press down as this lead is growing to 11 now.
And she's 50% again on the day as she misses the second free throw, but an offensive board for Lane. Malone to the top for Shepley. She'll angle her way to the left wing. Now to the elbow. McAninch backing her way inside. Goes up again with the left hand. Short, rebounded by Brazel. She'll push. Stop on the left wing, and McAninch gets back on the defensive end. And another turnover by Clackamas. Brazel dribbles it off her foot. The defense again coming up huge for the Lane Community College Titans.
Yeah, Lane is just making the Cougars feel uncomfortable. It seems that whenever they put the ball on the floor, it is immediately up for opportunity.
And a timeout's going to be called by Clackamas. So far in the second quarter, and it's not even been 4 minutes, Lane is outscoring the Cougars 13-4, and it feels like the lead is just continuing to grow.
Yeah, Lane just looks so comfortable on the offensive end. Right now, Bella Hamill is playing unbelievable, taking her opportunities, shooting the ball nicely, and taking the ball in the paint. And right now, defensively for the Titans, they are being really pressing on the Cougars.
Yeah, you mentioned Bella Hamill, 5 points, 7 boards, and 2 assists, and we're not even a quarter and a half in. That could be a final stat line for a lot of players, and she's already having a really good first half. Another player with a good first half is Kendra McAninch. We talked about her at the free throw line, but she has 8 points in the early part, 3 of 4 from the field.
Yeah, many pieces for the Titans are coming together right now offensively, and it's just really leading to this 11-point lead. And right now, the Cougars have to find a way, have to find somebody who is going to control the ball on the offensive end and keep that offensive momentum going.
Lane with 5 points off turnovers. They've caused 8 turnovers in the game, as well as forcing 4 steals, as they have possession after their 8th turnover that they forced. Hamill will dribble it up to the left wing, hands it off to Shepley. Gets a screen from McAninch to the right wing. Malone, a long three-pointer, off back iron, rebounded by Lyons.
Malone has been the star defensively as the Cougars just turn it over.
Another turnover. Lyons lost it out of bounds. Again, Lane with stingy defense immediately after the shot was missed. It's the 9th turnover by Clackamas as a whistle. I think they're going to get Bullock with the foul. No, they're going to get McAninch with the foul. Goes against Lane.
It seems if Brooke Bullock is not the one controlling the ball, the Cougars have a difficult time controlling it.
Kalia to the right wing for Lyons. Out to the top for Bullock. She'll back her way out. Driving down the left lane, backs in Cooper. Now she's double teamed. Out to Lyons, a three-pointer, and she gets that one to go. Clackamas finally gets a three-pointer. They're 2 of 10 today, but it's an 8-point game again.
Those are the opportunities they got to finish. Brooke Bullock going into the paint and then kicking it out for the 3.
McAninch quickly misses a shot, rebounded up the way by Fernstrom. On the near side of the court, Kalia gets a screen from Lyons, dribbles it to the corner, out for Lyons on the left wing. And now looking for someone, back for Kalia. Looking to go down low again, and they do for Lions, so dribble it out for three, and then her three-pointer is blocked by Hamill.
Good defense again there by the Titans.
And another whistle. They're going to get Fernstrom with that foul. It's Fernstrom's first. It's going to send McInich to the line. McInich makes the first one, so 3 for 5 at the line today for the sophomore from Marino. In high school, she was a 2021 Southern Region first team selection, and she makes the free throw. McInich now has 10 points today, as the lead is 10, 28-18.
The Titans keep the full court press, making it difficult for the Cougars to even bring up the ball.
Far corner, Martineau to the top. Bullock angles her way to the right elbow, looking for an outlet. Finds Fernstrom at the top. Will dribble inside the arc and then back out for Kalia. Into the near corner, a three-pointer on its way and good. Martineau with the response. Lead now down to 7.
Unbelievable catch and shoot shot there by unbelievable shot, and that's the type of shots they're going to need to come back.
Hamill in the lane, finishes with the left hand. Lead back to 9.
Hamill now with her 7th point. She's shooting nicely.
4:20 to play, second quarter. Kalia gives it to Lyons. Out to the top now for Bullock. Backing her way inside. Cooper there with the defense. Bullock goes up off the backboard, no good. Malone quickly up the floor. The 5'2" guard will dribble it into the far corner. Pull up for 3 and drains it.
Malone, what a big piece here for the Titans. Doing it on both ends. A huge defensive presence, and then taking the ball up the court and hitting the 3.
Foul is going to be called on Malone now, so she gets the triple and then picks up her second foul. Be Clackamas basketball they're going to take out from the sideline. Malone will check out. Birch checks into the game.
Right now, the Clackamas has to find a way to get their offense under control. It's super rushed and super out of control. If they can get that ball controlled and get better looks, they'll be in a good position.
Under the basket, Bullock. Out to the top, Fernstrom pump fakes, drives inside of the paint, fakes a pass, goes up and gets the lay-in to fall. 33-23, McKinney left alone, a triple, can't rattle in. Cooper there with the response. Second chance won't fall, but again, an offensive board for the Titans. Birch to the right wing, McKinney thinking about a 3, pump fakes her way into the lane. She's fouled and going to the line again.
Good shot selection, passes up the 3 and takes it to the lane strongly. Nice take to get to the foul line.
Emma McKinney going to the line for the second time today. Again, she was 13 of 14 on Wednesday at the foul stripe. 2 for 2 today, make it 3 for 3.
Excellent free throw shooting, which is also a huge, huge asset for the Lane Titans.
Yeah, McKinney 93.3% from the line this season, and she stays perfect today, a 4 for 4 game so far. And it's a 12-point lead for the Lane Community College Titans. Bullock down the right lane, goes up again, and that time it rattles through. Brooke Bullock up to 8 points, and the lead is 10 for Lane.
The Titans have been brutal on Brooke Bullock, but she is still finding her opportunities and really carrying this offense for the Cougars.
Hamill from the right elbow, back out to the right wing for Birch. They go back to the foul stripe for Hamill, and she lost it momentarily, picked up by Birch, and she hands it to Shepley. Out to the top, Hamill. Now Birch from the left wing. She drills it.
Nice shot there again from the 3-point. Clackamas is still lacking that 3-point perimeter defense. They're going to want to get up tighter.
Bullock behind her back to the foul stripe, out to the elbow, and gives it to the left wing. And to the top now for Martineau. Martineau spinning her way inside. Lyons now from the left wing. She answers the 3 with the 3 of her own.
That's her second 3. Beautiful shooting. They're definitely going to want those 3s if they want to come back in this.
Hamill from the foul stripe. It falls through after hitting the back iron. That's a 12-point lead again for Lane.
Hamill again with that quick catch and shoot shot, getting the nice shot at the free throw line.
Under 2 minutes to play here in the first half of basketball. Kalia at the right elbow, backing in on Shepley. Pump fakes, goes up off the backboard and in. Both teams seem to be clicking right now.
Yeah, both offenses really getting going. Quick possessions and good looks.
Hamill from the foul line to the elbow, out from Kenny on the right wing. Takes a couple of dribble stops, now pulls up for three. Short, batted around and out of bounds off a lane. The Titans can't believe it. And man, Coach Greg Shelley is not happy right now.
Yeah, this game is tight. Both teams are clicking, so emotions are running high with every single call.
So number 1, Lane Community College Titans undefeated this season, 15-0 against the number 2 Clackamas Cougars. Lane, they've only lost one game in the last 2 years, and it was to Clackamas last season. Clackamas with the basketball. Lions from the left elbow, backing her way in on Bella Hamill. Spinning around to the top for Kalia. A three-pointer. She gets it to fall. The lead is 7. The threes are falling for Clackamas.
All of a sudden, the Cougars' offense looks relaxed and beautiful, hitting their open shots.
Ball is on the floor, and I think we're going to get a jump ball, and we are.
It seems the Titans' defense has gotten a little less pressing as this game's gone on. The Cougars just having more breathing room to work their offense.
Possession arrow goes with Clackamas. 44.4 seconds remaining here in the first half of basketball. It is a 7-point game. Bullock down the right lane, gives it to Kalia. A quick three-pointer. That one no good. Rebounded by Makinich. The Titans pushing up the floor quickly. Out McKinney, a three-pointer. And that one can't rattle in. Both teams miss threes.
That's a shot McKinney's going to want to have back, an open three in this tight game.
McKinney's 0 for 3 from three-point range today. Normally a 37.7% three-point shooter. Bullock now with 10 seconds left. Drives inside, kicks it to Martineau. Into the corner, Kalia, a three-pointer off back iron. Rebounded by McKinney. 3 seconds to play. 2 seconds now. A half-court heave. Banked in!
Unbelievable shot there from half court to end the half. Unbelievable.
Emma McKinney, as the buzzer sounds, a bank from half court. And that'll do it for the first half of basketball, 43-33. And man, without that last second shot, this was a 7-point game, but the lead is double figures for Lane.
Yeah, unbelievable end to that half. Both teams were clicking, high-paced offense, and caps off with that unbelievable shot to end the game. And actually a huge shot. Goes from a 7-point game to a 10-point game to end the half. And definitely a tough way to end the half if you're the Cougars.
Definitely is a tough way, but you know, the end of that quarter, teams started shooting the ball a lot better. There was a point where Lane was outscoring Clackamas 14-4. Right now, in the end of the second quarter, it was 30-22. They were scoring a lot from both ends.
Yeah, both teams are clicking, and specifically for the Titans, Danny Lyons for the Cougars is sitting in the paint, which allows the Titans to get more opportunities from the three. I wonder if they're going to push that defense more to the perimeter to protect the hot shooting by Lane.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, but that'll do it for us here in the first half of basketball. We'll be right back in about 13 minutes ago, but don't go anywhere. We got the second half of this number 1 versus number 2 matchup here on the Lane Community College live stream. Welcome back for the second half of basketball. The Lane Community College Titans currently leading 43 to 33 against the Clackamas Cougars. Lane going to start with the basketball, still wearing the white uniforms. They'll be now going from our left to our right. Makinich into the far corner for Birch, out to the left wing for Makinich and to the top for Hamill. Back to Makinich on the left wing, to the top for Hamill again, and to the foul line for Ball. She goes in, gets the basket and one.
Nice move there, staying composed in the paint and getting the bucket.
And actually, they're not going to count it and one. That was a close play, but all right, they're going to call it on the floor. Makinich to inbound it from the baseline. Out to the left wing, Hamill. She'll pull up from the elbow as she drove in and finishes it. They get 2 points regardless.
Hamill just looks so composed every time she drives to the lane. Nice shot there in the paint.
Kalia now to the top. Hands it off for her teammate to the right wing, Martineau. Down for Bullock. She'll back her way in. Spinning her way on Cooper. Now goes under the basket into the near corner. Martineau, a three-pointer off the side of the backboard. Man, that was a brick.
Yeah, definitely not the shot she wanted, but Bullock's got to take that opportunity down low. She had an open layup.
Makinich, a three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Lions after it's batted around. Inside, they go to the near corner. Kalia, and she stepped out of bounds. And it's going to be Lane basketball.
The Cougars starting off their offense a little stale. The same repetitive action. Bullock driving to the lane and kicking it out to the three. Maybe getting a little predictable here as the Titans have stopped them 3 times in a row.
Makinich now with the basketball on the right wing. To the near corner for Birch. Gives it to Makinich right next to her. She'll drive baseline. Now backing her way in on Bose. Bounces it to Hamill. A three-pointer off back iron. Snagged by Martineau.
Good shot there by the Titans. They're going to want to finish that three.
Martineau, the daughter of the coach, gives it to Lyons on the right wing. She'll dribble her way to the elbow and backing in on Ball. Spinning her way around inside, gets it to go. It's a 10-point game again, 45 to 35.
Good post moves by Lyons there. Get the easy bucket down low.
Birch, a triple from the top, too strong. Snagged by Cooper offensively. Birch gives it to Makinich on the right wing. She'll angle her way to the right and then gives it back to Birch at the top. Birch now down the right lane, stops, picks up her dribble, gives it to Cooper at the top. We'll give it back to Birch on the right wing. Her three-pointer goes through, and the lead's back to 13 as Lane answers with a three.
And the Cougars are still struggling to get out on the perimeter. The Titans are having good open looks at the three and have not really been contested on those three-point shots.
Inside, Bose can't get the 2-foot shot to go. And up the floor, the Titans go. Hamill hands it off to Cooper, to Makinich on the left wing, into the far corner. Birch again.
And the Cougars have no answer for the hot three-point shooting by the Titans, as they now lead 51 to 35.
Maddie Birch has been connecting. She's 4 of 7 today. All 4 of those are three-pointers. She has 12 points right now as Lane is shooting 37.5 from three-point range. That's just below their season average of 39.8%. But nonetheless, they're coming out in the second half, and they're starting to shoot the three ball really well.
Yeah, definitely not slowing down from the three-point line. And the Cougars just look tentative to get out there, tentative to guard and contest those shots, and Lane is punishing them for that lack of defense.
Why do you believe the Cougars are so tentative to get out on the outside? It feels like Lane, that's been their game. They've been driving inside, then kicking it out for three. Right now, they're just not really defending that. Why do you think that's the case?
I think because Lane has so many great ball handlers. People like Bella Hamill are driving in the lane, and if you get out on that three-point line, she can blow right past you and get an easy bucket. But right now, for the Cougars, I think they need to take that risk and get out and try to contest those three-pointers.
7:09 to play here in the third quarter. Lane with a 16-point lead. They led by 10 at the half after the half-court heave from Emma McKinney. And right now they've been able to stretch their lead even more as they're the #1 team in the NWAC. They're 15-0 this season. They're on a huge home win streak. And right now they're defending their home territory, leading by 16 against the #2 Clackamas Cougars.
The Titans back on the full court press, really trying to put the pressure on the Cougars as they try to stretch this lead.
Inside they go. Bullock a little short on the layup. Hamill up the floor, gives it to Birch. Right wing, throws it over her head to Hamill, now to McKinney. Drops it down to the foul line for Hamill. She lost it momentarily, picked it up, back to McKinney at the top. They swing it into the quarter. Cooper can't get it to fall. Tipped by Lyons, rebounded by Bose.
And again, Lane will get a wide open three-pointer. Ramey Bose sitting in the paint, not getting out to the three-point line.
Bullock down the center lane, floater no good. Got her own board, gave it to Bose, and she finishes it. 14-point now, 51-37. Kenny on the near corner to the elbow for Hamill. She's double teamed but goes down the baseline. Now to Shepley on the left wing. To the foul line, Hamill, too strong, but she got her own board. Lane with a couple of offensive rebounds. Birch now, 15 seconds on the shot clock. To the top, Hamill, she'll put up a three. That one off mark, rebounded by Bose, tipped out by Shepley, but the Cougars retain possession.
It looks like the Cougars are in a 2-3 defense down here, which is typically good for teams that drive into the paint. But right now, the Titans are killing them with their three-point shooting.
And a foul on the other end. It looks like Kalia might go to the line. And I believe she will. Foul is going to be on McKinney. Be McKinney's first, team first of this quarter.
Right now, this could be a big turning point for the Cougars as this lead has stretched to start the third quarter. But we'll see where this turning point goes, whether the Cougars can crawl back into this game or if Lane is going to continue their winning streak and pull this game out.
Kalia makes the free throws. Now Fernstrom will check into the game. Bose will check out. 12-point lead for Lane.
Addie Malone back into the game, and that's definitely a little bit of a nightmare for the Cougars as she is extremely aggressive.
Yeah, Malone, the 5'2" guard from Nevada in the game. Shepley, though, can't get it to fall from three-point range. Rebounded by Lyons. Katie Kalia now. From the right wing, gives it to Martineau. She'll drive in on Shepley into the paint, puts up a shot. She's fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot two.
And for the second time in a row, the Cougars do a nice job getting into the paint and causing the foul, leading to some easy free throw points.
And timeout's going to be called. 5:08 to play. Lane leading by 12. And right now it seems like Clackamas is getting their points. At least the last couple of trips have been at the foul line. What do you think Lane's got to do defensively to not foul on that side of the floor?
That's tough because Clackamas has hit their threes. Danny Lyons has hit 2 out of her 5 threes, as well as Mia Martineau has hit 2 out of her 5 threes. So it is tough to get out to those three-pointers with also making sure you don't foul late in the paint. But you just got to be quick to the ball and keep your hands straight up.
If you're Clackamas right now, you're down by 12 points. Seems like initially it was Brooke Bullock that was finding success, but now Danny Lyons has 11 points in the game. She's starting to hit some three-pointers. Do you think they start to go more towards Lyons, or do they go back to Bullock?
I think Bullock stays as the main ball handler for this team, but she has to look for Lyons as she is right now the woman hitting her shots. So I think between both of them, to keep the offense new and not predictable, you got to go both ways.
So it's not Kalia at the line. They're going to put Martineau at the line. So Martineau, the 5'8" freshman guard out of Oregon City, Oregon, misses the first of the 2 free throws and will remain a 12-point game. Chance to make it an 11-point game, and she does not. 0 for 2 trip.
Those are 2 free throws that would have been huge for the Cougars. They're going to want those back.
Malone pump fakes a pass, now brings it to the top. Crosses in on Lyons a couple of times. Now to Makinich on the right wing to Birch in the near corner. She'll drive baseline, goes up, off the backboard and in. Maddie Birch answers back again.
The Titans proving their versatile offense, going inside and out, scoring points in every direction.
Kalia. Backing in on Malone, and then Malone picks her pocket. She's pressing quickly, throws it up. Hamill can't lay in the alley-oop attempt. And it's rebounded up the floor by Martineau.
Great steal by Malone through the alley-oop, like you said. Almost finished, but still good defensive play by Malone.
Bullock double-teamed. Birch can't get in front of her as Bullock spins her around under the basket, finishes. And it's back to 12 points, 53-41.
Bullock keeping the Cougars in this game so strong and fast in the post.
Malone, a three-pointer. Drano, 56-41. Back to the top, Martineau, she pump fakes everyone away from her, goes down the center of the lane and is fouled. See who they get the foul on. It's going to be on Malone. That'll be her third.
The Titans are extremely aggressive on defense, trying to jump to every single 50-50 ball. So a nice fake there to throw them off the rhythm and get the open look in the paint.
Martineau makes the first of the free throws. Malone not checking out yet, as Martineau goes 2 for 2 at the line. And they're not going to pull Malone with the 3 fouls there to keep her out there as ball checks into the game for Hamill.
Malone just brings such an energy to this Titans team offensively and defensively. She is so fast getting the ball down the court and an absolute menace on the defensive end.
Malone on the right wing, gets a screen from Ball, dribbles it to the foul line, now stops. Back out to the top for Shepley. She crosses up and gives it to Malone. Into the paint, Malone, a little teardrop, it falls.
Unbelievable quickness by Malone. Nice little Euro step to get into the paint with the fake, and then a nice little floater to put the ball in.
Addie Malone having herself a good game. Bullock now out for Ferdstrom, a three-pointer off back iron, snagged by Malone under the basket. Who would have thought the 5'2" guard would get the board, but she brings it up the floor, now pulls up from mid-range and is short.
Good look there by Malone, just short on that one, but got the open shot at the elbow.
A little bit of a heat check for her as Lane causes another steal. Malone finds it.
The Cougars looking panicked on offense. It seems as soon as Malone checks into the game, the offense goes out the window for the Cougars.
Malone on the right wing, drops it down for Makinich. She's short on the first attempt. Rebounded by Ball. She can't bank it in. Rebounded by Bullock.
The Titans really out-hustling the Cougars right now. They have picked up a bunch of offensive rebounds.
Bullock is fouled from behind from Birch. It was a late whistle. Birch almost got away with it, but instead it's going to be a trip to the line for Brooke Bullock.
Brooke Bullock is so fast, getting down the floor, causes the defense to be late to the ball, and allows her to get to the free throw line.
Bullock today, 10 points, make it 11 after she makes the free throw. She's now 1 for 2 at the line after being previously 0 for 1. And she goes 1 for 2 on this trip, 1 for 3 in the afternoon. 14-point Lane Community College lead. Makinich dribbles it to the elbow and hands it out to Shepley. At the top, Hamill to the far corner from Makinich, and she's shoved out of bounds.
Great aggressive 50-50 ball. You'll love to see both teams going at it and trying to get that ball.
Yeah, but it's a foul on Brazel. It'll be Lane basketball, 2:08 to play. Birch claps her hands, gives it to Makinich. Out to Hamill at the top, dribbles down the left lane, gives it to Birch. Now Malone on the left wing, goes into the paint, puts up another shot. That's short again. Rebounded by Bullock. Kalia up to the Lions. Inside. Bullock spinning her way on Birch, and she'll get another trip to the line after Birch gets called for another foul.
Bullock breathing heavily. She has been pounding the ball in the paint. Just a workhorse for the Cougars right now as she gets to the line again.
It's the second foul on Maddie Birch. Bullock 1 for 3 at the line today, and now she's 2 of 4, so 50% day for her. Clackamas as a team, they're shooting 73.6% at the line as Bullock makes the second one. It's a 12-point lead for Lane. Lane does have 5 fouls in this quarter, and that's where Clackamas has been getting a lot of their points here in the second half. Malone, a little bit of a jab step, now gives it to McInich. Into the paint, spinning her way on Martineau, goes up, turnaround, goes through.
A nice bucket there by the Titans, and maybe a moment of concern for the Cougars as Bullock just chalked out, and she was the main focal point of this offense. So they're going to try to figure out some pieces to put together an offense.
Martineau on the right wing. She'll cut inside of the arc. Now goes to the elbow, out to the left wing for Brazel. She'll drive in on McInich, goes up on a contested shot, no good, rebounded by Hamill. Under a minute to play, third quarter, 14-point game and a foul. McInich hit the floor, Brazel was in the area, and they're gonna get it on Brazel, that's her third. McKinney's gonna check into the game now for the Titans.
Kind of an unfortunate foul there by the Cougars, just a little trip, and you don't want to see that.
55 seconds to play, third quarter. Birch will check out. Cooper goes back into the game. Malone claps her hands, inbounds it in for McKinney. Emma McKinney, the former Miller, to the right wing for Malone. She'll drive inside, go up off the backboard, no good. Going up for the second chance rebound, and she's fouled.
Malone, again, is just such a workhorse, getting her own rebound. 5'2", still trying to get boards. What a huge, huge focal point for Lane.
It's the fourth foul on Clackamas, so it's just going to be an inbound for the Titans. McInich gets it in. Got it poked away, but she picks it up in the corner. Now going behind her back, out for Hamill at the three-point line. Malone on the right wing. 30 seconds to play. Malone to McKinney on the right wing. She'll drive inside to the paint. A little bit of contact, and that's a charge.
Nice job there by the Cougars to set the feet and get the charge. Definitely a huge play as they really wanted to prevent Lane from getting another bucket to stretch this lead.
So it turns the ball back over to Clackamas. 25.1 seconds remaining. And the Cougars have a chance to score right before the end of the quarter. Lane was able to do it on a half-court heave at the half. Let's see what the Cougars can do at the end of the third. Kalia has it at the top, 12 seconds now. On the right wing, Kalia. 5 seconds to play. To the top for Brazel. She'll drive left lane, goes up and gets it to fall. Counted and one.
Nice job getting to the paint, passing up the contested three and driving strong into the lane. And nice finish as she picks up the foul as well.
1.1 seconds remaining in the third quarter, so Brazel at the line. Let's see. She'll make it. So now Lane with the chance for another half-court shot, and they're not even going to take one. They inbound it in. The buzzer sounds, and that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. Lane able to stretch the lead just by one more point. It's an 11-point lead at 60-49. What really stood out for you in this quarter between the two teams?
Bella Hamill again shooting well, but right now for the Cougars, they got to find multiple options to get their offense going. Right now it is a little stale as Brooke Bullock has been really just the centerpiece of their entire offense. She drives in and either gets the foul or has to kick it out for teammates three, which right now they're not finishing.
Yeah, you mentioned Bella Hamill. She already has a double-double, 11 points and 12 rebounds. Not bad for a guard that's only 5'9" to have a double-double with the 12 boards, but nonetheless an impressive performance so far. Lane, they've cooled off a little bit at the three-point range, only shooting 10 of 28. Still, nonetheless, a 35.7% shooting clip. Do you think they continue to shoot from three, or do you think they try to slow things down and get the clock work with their favor a little bit?
I think they're going to continue to take their opportunities from the three-point line. That's what they've done all year, and I don't see that strategy switching anytime soon.
As now a pass is batted out of bounds by McKinney. Bullock was there looking for Kalia.
Bullock checked back into the game. Again, such a big piece for the Cougars. They're going to want her on the floor as much as possible.
Martineau to Kalia on the left wing. She'll drive inside the arc, put up a floater, and it sinks right through. 9-point game. It's a single-digit lead. Back out, Hamill straight away. Airballed. Ooh.
One that is not often seen by Hamill. She'll definitely be surprised by that one. They're going to want that one back.
Now Cooper will check out. Birch will check in.
All of a sudden, we see the confidence of the Cougars as they bring this game within 10 points.
The lead of 9 has been the closest it's been in the second half. Martineau to the foul line, back for Martineau, and it's a bad pass that goes out of bounds. A turnover by Clackamas, and it'll be Lane Community College basketball. That is the 12th turnover of the game for Clackamas.
Yeah, most of those turnovers has been forced by the Titans, but that one just mishandled. They're going to want to control the ball as we head into the fourth quarter.
Birch left wing, hands it off. Hamill goes inside. Malone under the basket. Beautiful cut.
What a pass and what a play. Malone again making plays for this team.
Under 9 minutes now. 11-point lead for the Lane Titans. Bullock getting a screen. She'll take it to the right. Draws two defenders. Now draws baseline. Goes up and misses on the first shot. Got her own board. Second chance is good. It's a 9-point lead again. McInich quickly into the corner. Birch, an answer. Cannot. Rebounded by Lions, and the Cougars are off and going.
The Cougars thankful for that miss. A wide open three-pointer. They usually could finish that one. But a 9-point game, and thankful for that three-pointer miss.
A quick empty possession for Lane. And now Clackamas slowing things down. As this one goes out of bounds. Bullock was looking to go inside for Brazel. Knocked out by McInich. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Going to stay here with the Cougars. Throwing it up and in for Bullock. 6 seconds now. Bullock with the right hand gets the lay-in to fall. Count it and one. I think they're going to get Birch, and it is going to be on Birch, so that'll be Birch's third foul.
Bullock is slashing the rim relentlessly right now. Beautiful finish, picks up the foul, and is giving Birch some problems as she is just so fast and so strong going down into the paint.
Free throw is good. It's a 6-point game, 62-56. McInich dribbling it around. She'll get a screen from Hamill at the top. They go back to Hamill in the paint, into the far corner. McKinney, a three-pointer. Can't bottom out, and it's rebounded by Bullock.
All of a sudden, the Titans can't seem to knock down a three. They were shooting 40% before this game throughout the season, and now they're getting open looks and can't finish.
The Cougars with a chance to make this a one-score game. Bullock is fouled from behind by Birch. That'll be Birch's fourth. And now Cooper's going to check in.
You could see the frustration on Birch's face as she has been going at it with Bullock. But it's been tough as Bullock has amazing ball handling skills and also combines that with her speed and strength.
Malone will also check out. They get in for Martineau. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Into the near corner. Brazel, a couple of jab steps. Now will drive baseline. Spinning in on McInich. Goes up and in. 4 points.
Ultimate confidence right now for the Cougars. They're taking their opportunities and putting on a show.
Inside McKinney, a quick answer with the left-handed lay-in. Back to a 6-point game, 64-58.
Good composure there by the Titans to get the ball and make the nice play.
A really good basketball game as Martineau drives down the right lane and lays it in. A timeout's going to be called by Jim Martineau and the Clackamas Cougars. They've cut the lead to 4. They've slowed the game down, and it seems like momentum is shifting in their favor here late.
Yeah, all of a sudden the Cougars seem to gain a bunch of confidence. All the players are taking their opportunities, showing off their skills, and creating a dynamic offense that's difficult for the Titans to stop.
I think the other thing that's been happening is the amount of fouls happening for Lane. So far, Lane has committed, 15 fouls in the game, and a majority of those have happened in the second half. They had about 6 or 7 fouls in that third quarter, and they're already up to 2 fouls in the first 3 minutes and 14 seconds of the fourth quarter. Feels like the fouling is really what's leading to success for Clackamas right now.
Yeah, and contributing to that fouling is the matchup between Brooke Bullock and Maddie Birch. Right now, Maddie Birch is having a difficult time containing Brooke Bullock as she's guarded her all game. But Brooke Bullock has been absolutely relentless, pounding the ball inside and getting either easy looks or fouls.
Yeah, Brooke Bullock up to 18 points. She has 9 rebounds. In their last game, Bullock had a triple-double, 21 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists. And now she's having a heck of a performance. 18 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. As Maddie Birch is out of the game, and Lane will look to respond without her. On the offensive end, Kendra McInich. She'll dribble it to Hamill. She'll drive into the circle, a high-low entry out to the top. Shepley, a three-pointer, and there's the response from Lane.
And the Cougars couldn't count on Lane missing much longer as they finally knocked down the open three. A big three as now they lead 7.
Kalia dribbling it around, guarded by McKinney. She gets a screen from Bullock. They go back to Bullock, who drives right down the right lane and makes it in on a layup. 5-point game, 67-62. McInich driving in on Brazel. She falls to her knee, but keeps the dribble going. Out to the top, Shepley. Can she do it again? She can!
What a shot and what a turn of events as they knock down 2 3-pointers in a row.
Shepley answers back again. The lead is 8. Brooke Bullock goes back to work. She'll angle her way to the right wing, gets a screen from Kalia, now cuts towards the net. Throws it away, and it's stolen by Hamill.
Bullock had an opportunity to finish that layup, but backed out at the last second, tried to kick the ball out and cause the turnover.
McInich now. McInich into the lane, goes up. No one around her, but too strong off the backboard and rim. Kalia's there with the grab.
Just lost her composure. Nice ball handling and tried to get to the rim, but couldn't finish.
Under 5:10 to play, fourth quarter, 8-point lead for Lane. Bullock backing in Cooper. Fade away from the elbow, off back iron. Rebounded by Martineau offensively. She's double teamed in the paint, goes up, gets fouled, and Martineau's going to the line.
Nice offensive, huge offensive rebound there by Martineau. Getting the ball and then getting to the line. Almost finished the basket on top of that.
McKinney will check out of the game. The foul is going to be on Shepley. That's her first. And Martineau makes the first free throw. 7-point game. She has a chance to make it a 6-point game. That she does, and it's a 2-possession game, 70-64.
Huge free throws there by the Cougars. These baskets are not coming easy against the Titans. You got to finish those free throws.
McInich into the paint, spins around, airballs the first shot. Hamill with an offensive board, maneuvers her way inside and finishes.
Another nice offensive play by Hamill. The Cougars are going to limit those offensive rebounds by the Titans.
4:30 to play, fourth quarter, into the quarter. Lions drives into the paint, dumps it off, down low. Brazel into the near corner, Kalia, but before that she traveled.
A nice defense there by the Titans, caused the travel, Maybe a little loss of composure there by the Cougars, but a huge turn of events as Lane will regain the ball 72 to 64.
So Lane basketball, 4:20 to play, fourth quarter, and that's a technical foul going to be called on Jim Bartoneau. They just teed up the coach.
Yeah, maybe a little loss of composure there. You got to stay calm in this tight game, especially against a team like the Titans.
Malone will check out. McKinney will check in. McKinney instantly goes to the line. The best free throw shooter on this Lane team at 93.3%. She's perfect at the line today and remains perfect after she rattles in the free throw. Has another one here on the technical foul.
And this could, end up being pretty devastating 2 points as they just get an open, 2 points like I just said, but definitely a not, a call that you want to see in this tight game, especially against a team like the Titans.
So 2 free points and possession for Lane. It's a 10-point lead for the Titans. Makinich will dribble it up the floor, angle her way to the right wing, hands it off for Malone right there. Pump fakes, now goes between her legs, puts up a three short on the shot, rebounded under the basket, Hamill. Into the far corner for Cooper, out to the left wing for Shepley, and the Titans will reset. 12 seconds on the shot clock at the top. Makinich angles her way to the right, now backing her way in, gives it to Malone in the near corner. Out to the right wing, Makinich into the paint, puts up a left-handed floater, it falls.
Beautiful composure there by the Titans. Looking for a good shot, and they got it. Nice job getting into the paint.
3:38 to play. Lead is 12. Kalia to the baseline, out to the far corner. Martineau, a triple, too strong. Rebounded by Malone under the basket.
And the technical foul on just moments ago leaded to a 4-point swing as they got the ball back, and they got the layup as well as the made two free throws.
Makinich will slow things down. She'll dribble her way, driving into the paint. Another floater. That one falls too. 14-point lead for the Titans. Bullock out for Lyons. Can she answer? She can. A triple.
Huge three there by Lyons as she went quiet in the second half, but a huge response there.
Up the floor, Lyons tips it out of bounds. Almost a steal. Going to stay here with the Titans. 2:50 to play, fourth quarter.
What a big three there by Lyons. It seemed like the game was sort of slipping away as the Titans were pulling away, but now, again, they bring it within an 11-point game.
Titans basketball. Bullock strips Makinich up the floor, no one around her. Can Makinich catch from behind, and she fouls her.
Brooke Bullock just making plays all over the floor, gets the poke out steal, and almost gets the layup in the foul, but can't finish.
So Bullock going to the line again. Another foul, that one's on Makinich. The fourth foul on Lane in this quarter. They've been the only ones fouling as Clackamas hasn't had any fouls in this quarter.
Bullock picks up her 21st point. Lions, the second leading scorer for the Cougars with 14. But right now, Bullock has been unbelievable for them.
Bullock misses the free throw. It'll keep it a 10-point game, 78 to 68. Full court press now for Clackamas. Shepley down the lane, got it poked away and out of bounds off of Clackamas.
Bullock with almost another steal in a row, but pokes it out of bounds.
Timeout's going to be called by Greg Shelley and the Lane Community College Titans. 2:34 to go, fourth quarter. It's a 10-point lead, and right now it seemed like the momentum was going towards Clackamas. Then the tee happens, and since that point, it seems like it's been Lane's basketball game since then.
Yeah, definitely a huge turn of events. It caused the Titans to get two free throws, which they sank both, and the ball back, which then they made a floater in the paint, causing a 4-point change. That was big for the Lane as they seem to be slipping a little bit and letting their lead crumble.
So if you're Clackamas right now, you get called for the tee, and you're trying to calm down those emotions a little bit. How do you regroup yourself as a team to try to get back in this with your team trailing by 10. You want to get it a little bit closer.
Yeah, although it's 2 minutes and 34 seconds, I think they had to stay composed, get their offense going. Don't just fire up shots that are going to be tough shots. Still go through your offense and get good shots.
This is the closest game Lane has been in all year. Hamill in the far corner, gives it to Makinich on the left wing. Spins away from Brazel into the lane, a floater, she's fouled.
Makinich with unbelievable ball handling, beautiful, getting into the lane, and almost sinks the nice floater with the foul.
Kendre Makinich misses the free throw, keeps it a 10-point game. Makinich wants to be a pediatric nurse someday. Open to transfer to a program and study nursing someday as she makes the free throw. It's 11-point lead for Lane. Bullock up the floor, bounces it under the basket, and a whistle. I think they're going to get Shepley with the foul.
The Cougars trying to push the ball. You could see they're anxious to get the ball down the court as this clock is not in their favor.
Shepley will check out. McKinney will come in.
Big free throws here by the Cougars as they want to knock down the free points.
First free throw is good from Brazel. Sophomore 5'5" guard out of Portland. And makes them both. So it's a 9-point game, 2:19 to play.
Full court press here by the Cougars, trying to make it difficult.
Lane looking to break the full court press. Makinich angles her way to the near court and gets past everybody. Spins around, and then Bullock gets called with the whistle.
Give credit to Makinich there. Beautiful ball handling to get down the court, beat the press, and almost got a lane to the basket.
Foul is on Bullock. That's her third. Lane gets it in. Makinich at the top. Gives it to the near side. Malone between her legs. She lost it. Diving on the floor is Brazel. And a jump ball is going to be called? Yes, jump ball is called. Possession goes with Lane.
Good hustle there by Brazel, trying to get onto that ball. And now they have the possession arrow going their way.
Inbounds it in. Makinich drives inside. Goes up. Fouled. Makinich going to the line again.
Nice aggressive play by Makinich. She's been huge in this last minute, controlling the ball on the press, pushing the ball on the floor, and has done a nice job really controlling this offense for the Titans and preventing turnovers.
So Makinich goes to the line for the 5th time today. Makes the free throw. Is now 6 of 9 at the line. 18 points in the afternoon. Make it 19. Perfect trip to the line.
And that's going to make it really difficult on the Cougars.
11-point lead for Lane. Martineau from straight away. Can't rattle in. Bullock aboard. Up and in. Back to a 9-point game.
Bullock trying to will her team back into this game.
Malone double team, gives it to the top for Hamill and out for Makinich. Lane will dribble it to the circle. They hand it off to McKinney, but then it's taken away. Bullock with the steal, gives it to Fernstrom, up and in. A good turnover resulting in points for Clackamas, and the lead is 7. McKinney on the right wing. Clackamas looking for another turnover. Instead, it's a foul on Kalia.
Cougars just getting a little bit anxious there with the two-hand shove, but good defense on that last possession, causing another turnover, trying to keep this game hopes alive.
They had a foul to give, and with 1:12 to go, Coach Greg Shelley and the Lane Community College Titans are going to call timeout. You're Shelley and the team right now. What is the game plan for the Titans on this possession? You have 21 seconds left on the shot clock.
Right now, just control the ball for as long as you can. It is still a 7-point lead, so that is a little comfortable. So control the ball, put it in your ball handler's hands, and try to wind down this clock.
On the defensive end, do you let Clackamas shoot, or do you just foul and hope that they either make the free throws and then you make your free throws on the offensive end, or do you just play defense and try to hang strong?
I think you have to play defense and try to hang strong. You do not want to go into a shooting match with this team, especially with the time left. I think you just got to go for steals and hope for turnovers.
They get it in for McKenney at the front court. 20 seconds on the shot clock. They resetted it. McKenney will dribble it back out, and then she's fouled. And that's probably not the player you want to foul and sending it to the line, as McKenney's a 93.3% free throw shooter this season.
Yeah, the Titans have bet on her to knock down her free throws, and she has an opportunity to come up big and maybe put the dagger into this game.
McKenney remains perfect today at the line. She is 7 for 7 at the line. She's only shooting 1 for 6 from three-point range and 2 for 7 from the field. But she's 8 for 8 from the line. That's added 8 valuable points, and the lead is 9. Bullock down the middle of the lane, gets the floater to fall. Bullock has 23 points.
Unbelievable play by Bullock, again trying to will this team back into this game.
Up to the midcourt and then a foul. Bullock actually has 25 points, so a 25-point, 10-rebound, 5-assist day for Brooke Bullock so far with 50.2 seconds to play. And now the foul is going to be called on Martineau. That's her second, and sending Bella Hamill to the line.
I think at this point, if you're the Cougars, you really got to hope for some missed free throws here, as just 50 seconds are left on the clock. And a missed free throw they do get, as she missed her first free throw.
Clackamas gets a little bit of a favor from Lane. Hamill dribbles it down, puts up the free throw, and swishes it right through. Lead is 8 for Lane. Clackamas with the ball. Under 50 seconds to play. Bullock down the far side of the court. Has a one-on-one with Cooper. Hands it off to Lyons. Working in on Hamill. Down to the baseline. Working in. Spins, and it looks like Lyons was fouled. And Lyons is going to go line and shoot 2.
Big free throws here. Almost necessary free throws here for the Cougars. They got to knock this down, as they're down 8 with just 37 seconds. If they want any chance for a comeback, they got to knock down these free throws.
Lyons at the line. A sophomore from Tigard, Oregon. Misses the first of the free throws, and that's huge for Clackamas. She is an 84.2% free throw shooter this season, but a huge miss here late in the fourth quarter. And she misses them both, but Bullock with the offensive board. Down for Martineau inside, and that's a travel.
That's got to be frustrating for Bullock. Missed her teammate missed both free throw shots, got the offensive board, dished it out, and then the travel. She has been unbelievable in this fourth quarter, but trying to pick up the slack of her teammates.
Lane will have the ball. 30 seconds to play. Again, a full court press. McKenney got it stolen away. Kalia, a quick 3. She answers it. It's a 5-point game. 23.2 seconds remaining. And Kalia gets the quick turnover and triple to make it really close.
What a shot. Absolutely necessary. Gets the turnover within a second of the ball being inbounded. That was really the only play that could save this game, is a absolutely quick steal and then a heave of a 3, but sinks it to make this game within 5.
Unfamiliar territory for the Lane Community College Titans. This season, they're undefeated. They're 15-0, 5-0 in conference, but they've won every single game this year by 20-plus points. They lead only by 5 late in the fourth quarter. They have a huge turnover that results in a 3-point play that has brought this game to 5 points.
I think that unfamiliarity, like you were saying, is kind of showing on this press break. They seem panicked. They seemed to have a difficult time controlling the ball because they haven't been in this situation before. They haven't had that pressure of a close game.
Makinich to inbound. Gets it into McKenney in the corner. Double teamed. falls to the floor, ball is on the ground, a jump ball is called. Possession arrow goes with Clackamas.
Unbelievable. The Cougars' defense is absolutely unbelievable as they get the ball again off a quick steal.
Unbelievable indeed. In a matter of 3 seconds, they were able to cause a turnover, get a jump ball, and originally trailing by 8 points with under 30 seconds to play, they find themselves down by 5 and with the ball.
Unbelievable, unexpected comeback. It seemed that the Titans almost had this game in reach.
Martineau gets it in for Kalia on the left wing to the top for Bullock. Her pass is taken away. Hamill, a huge steal up the court. Cooper to McKinney, and now McKinney is fouled. Clackamas had a chance, but Lane answered the turnover with a turnover of their own. And now Emma McKinney, who's been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line today, will head to the foul stripe for another chance.
Yeah, McKinney, again, not the person you want to see at the free throw line as the Cougars almost had the comeback. As she'll sink the first one, and that could put this game away.
9 of 9 at the line today for Emma McKinney. And now 10 of 10. A perfect 100% free throw shooting night for Emma McKinney. The lead 86-79. Bullock got it poked from behind by Cooper, but it's going to stay here with 5 seconds to go, and this game's almost all but over.
Bullock hesitating there. It seemed like she needed to pull up to have any chance, but hesitating, then the ball got poked out.
They bounce it in. Lyons goes up. It is good, but with 3 seconds to go, McInnes just dribbles it out. And that'll do it for this game. The number 1 ranked Lane Community College Titans women's basketball team defends their home turf, and they beat the number 2 Clackamas Cougars 86-81 in an absolute shootout here at LCC. It was an exciting game, almost a strong second half comeback for Clackamas. They just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, going into this game, we knew it could be close. The 2 best teams in this conference, and boy was it exciting. Definitely shifts in momentum all over the game. At times the Titans looked like they had the game won, but then the Cougars would fight back and come back into the game. You wonder how different the game would have looked without the unnecessary technical by their coach, but what a finish by both these teams.
Yeah, it is a heck of a finish, but you also got to think about the technical and the half-court shot at the end of the first half, because if McKinney doesn't make that, the technical doesn't happen. It was a 5-point game late. It could have been a completely different ball game, but you know, basketball's a long game, and you can't just think about certain instances. Emma McKinney was the leading scorer for Lane, 19 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, 7 of 10 at the foul line, 6 of 12 on the field. What did you see from her today?
Yeah, like you said, with that foul line shooting, that was huge for them, and overall for the Titans, that was really what won their game. They shot really nicely from the free throw line and sealed the game there at the end.
Yeah, Lane shot 18 of 22 from the foul line. And then Emma McKinney was a perfect 10 for 10 at the line. She shot a poor 2 of 7, but the 10 for 10 from the foul stripe definitely helped the Lane Community College Titans. Maddie Birch had 14 points and 1 rebound. Bella Hamill, she had a double-double, 14 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists. That was a similar type of performance that Brooke Bullock had, as Bullock dominated for Clackamas, 25 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists. Danny Lyons, she finished with 16 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists for the Cougars. But that'll do it for us here at Lane Community College. It's been a pleasure, Knight Uretsky and Ben McGrath. But don't go anywhere. In about 19 minutes, we're going to have the men's game coming up. The LCC men taking on the Clackamas Cougars men. Should be an exciting one. Hopefully as exciting as this women's basketball game was. But stay tuned on the Lane Community College live stream.